Hi and welcome back to Joe Talks Cars, and welcome to the video that I think everyone has been waiting for, and that is taking my Porsche Cayman into the garage to get its engine rebuilt. A little bit of an update on the car. I haven't driven it in probably 3 weeks, 4 weeks, other than just moving it up and down the drive and stuff, and today it has developed the ticking noise. So when I go to pick up my friend, I'm just going to see if it's still ticking. I'm going to try and capture it because it's really loud. It's ticking on idle, and you hear of a lot of people online saying it sounds like a sticky lifter, or it's quite hard to tell when it's ticking. Well, trust me, you'd know if your car was ticking. It's really loud. There's a lot of blue smoke, and I'm just hoping I'll make it to Leeds, to be honest. So without further waffle, let's press on, pick up my friend, and take this poorly car into the garage. See you very shortly. Right, so I've just pulled up at my friend's house and it's not making the ticking noise anymore. In fact, this is all you sort of get. Yeah, it's definitely not making the ticking noise anymore. So it does it when it's cold, but it seems it doesn't do it when it's warm. You get a lot of people saying that they'll do it once they're warm, so this one doesn't. It just shows how bore scoring just presents itself in different ways for different people. But we know this car has bore scoring. It makes a ticking noise on cold and smokes like mad. So anyway, let's get straight on to the garage now, because we really need to get the car there without it breaking down. Fingers crossed we make it. So we'll see you very shortly. Well, you join me a couple of days later now. So I've dropped the car off at the garage, and yeah, the video hasn't really gone to plan at all. So I dropped the car off and handed over the keys. It was really busy actually, the garage. Just the car park was unbelievably full. It was crazy. They actually sent me an email before I dropped the car off saying, can you just delay it a week because we're really busy, and yeah, I didn't get the email, it went into my junk. So I turned up and added to the pure carnage that was at the garage. Just so busy, which is a good sign because it shows that they're obviously very popular. And yeah, the car park was just filled with Porsches. It was amazing. What didn't go to plan was when I handed over the keys, I said, is it alright if we just have a quick run round with the gimbal and get some B-roll and just do a little bit of filming? And the owner of the garage said, no, when I don't want any filming done around the garage or in the garage or anything like that. So a little bit disappointing, but I totally understand why he chose to do that. There's probably a lot of high value cars there, a lot of customers that don't want their cars showed all over the internet or on social media or anything like that. They're probably private individuals, so he didn't want their cars probably displaying all over the place. So I totally get why he said no to filming, but it did sort of change what I planned for this video. So I was dropping the car off the garage. I was hoping to show it going in, you know, just a few bits of the car, maybe even ask some questions to them, but it didn't work. So here we are, 2 days later, car's dropped off. I came back on the train from Leeds, and yeah, I'm going to see the car in about 4 weeks. What he did say to me though is that yes, he doesn't want any filming, he doesn't want any photos doing, but they will do some for me. Now, if you've looked at any videos on their YouTube channel and you've looked at anything on their social media, their photos are fantastic. So I am actually hoping that they're going to be brilliant. He said he'll do any photos and he'll do videos of the process for me, and I'll be able to put that on YouTube, which will be really great. So when I get an update from them about what they've been doing, photos and videos, I'll be making a video going through everything they've done so far, and probably some of the problems that they come up against, like things that we didn't expect to be broken when they get to it, and you know, the usual sort of things. A few people had mentioned things like coolant crossover pipes and things like that, whether I'm getting those replaced. Well, I don't know whether the car's had them done. The age and the mileage would suggest that they probably should have been done, but until they start ripping the car to bits, we'll not find out. So as soon as there's an update, I will be doing another video on here to give you a bit of an update, but I do apologise for this video because it's not one of my greatest. It didn't really go to plan, and I just thought I would still finish it, do a little bit of an update so you know that the car is in the garage and it's getting worked on. So in the next 4 weeks the car should be coming back better than ever before, which I'm really, really excited about because I just can't wait to get it back now. The drive to Leeds was absolutely fine, the car was perfect, although I didn't really put my foot down very much at all because last time I drove it was kicking loads of smoke out, making really strange noises. And like I said at the start of this video, it was actually doing the dreaded knocking noise. A lot of people in my other videos have asked about the knocking noise, saying, can you mistake it for anything else? Is it quite quiet or anything like that? Do you need like a stethoscope to listen to your car? Well, no. The knocking noise, which I'm gutted that I didn't film, because I thought it would have continued when it was warm, but it really didn't. But it sounded like someone was trying to hammer themselves out from inside the engine. So, yeah, if it sounds like you've got a tiny person in there with a hammer trying to braid the side of your engine, that's exactly what it sounds like. So, no, you cannot mistake it for anything else. The knocking noise is extremely loud. It sounds like your car is very poorly, and it is coupled with quite a bit of blue smoke just pouring out the back of it. So, yeah, my car is not in a good way at all. So anyway, like I said, I hope you've enjoyed this rather unusual and probably not one of my greatest videos ever. But hopefully it's given you a little bit of an update so you know where the car is and that it's been worked on and some of the time scales. Like I said, as soon as I get some photos and some videos, I'll be doing an update on what they've done. And I really, really can't wait for those to start coming through because it feels like it's been a long time since I've been able to drive that car. It really has, and I really, really do miss it. I'm here in the Polo Blue GT because I'm going to work and it's just so good on fuel compared with the Golf GTI and the Porsche, and yeah, driving this has made me miss it even more. This is just a bit of creative editing and I'm trying to spin this video out for 10 minutes because I need to monetize it, and we're at 9 minutes, so we're doing really, really well. Really well. Need to get 10 minutes, get a mid-roll advert in there because I think I'm literally days away from being monetized. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been very bizarre and definitely not one of my greatest. So feel free to leave a comment with what you think, because it should be interesting to see what people think to this. I dread to think, actually. So maybe keep your thoughts to yourselves, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already for plenty more videos on my Porsche Cayman rebuild story. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.